Picture a realm where snow-capped Alps pierce azure skies, where medieval chateaux crown rolling vineyards, and where charming villages whisper tales of centuries past. Today, we'll uncover why nearly one-third of this magnificent nation remains surprisingly empty. You're about to discover France, where culinary artistry meets architectural mastery, and where tradition dances with modernity in perfect harmony. From the lavender fields of Provence to the dramatic cliffs of Etretat, France offers an intoxicating blend of sophisticated culture and untamed natural beauty. Though its wealth of experiences can be daunting, take heart. We'll assist you in mapping out your perfect adventure. Bonjour. Wonders of France. Welcome to France, where every corner tells a story. Beyond the iconic Eiffel Tower, France's true enchantment lies in its hidden treasures, from the fairy tale villages of Alsace to the wild coasts of Brittany. Join us as we unveil France's magnificent heritage and extraordinary landscapes, from bustling Mediterranean ports to remote alpine hamlets. Prepare to fall in love with this fascinating country. Stay tuned until the end for a unique must-know wine-tasting etiquette that will enhance your French experience. First, let's explore why France is experiencing a peculiar phenomenon in empty spaces. And then we'll discover the most magnificent destinations this incredible country has to offer. Why is France one-third empty? Stretching from northeastern France to its southwestern border lies a peculiar phenomenon known as the empty diagonal, Diagonale du Vide, where ancient villages stand frozen in time and vast landscapes remain remarkably underpopulated. This expansive region, encompassing nearly a third of France's territory, tells a compelling story of demographic transformation and unintended preservation. The emptying began during the Industrial Revolution, when rural populations migrated en masse to urban centers, particularly Paris, seeking factory work and better opportunities. This exodus was later compounded by the devastating impact of World War I, which claimed the lives of many young men who might have sustained these rural communities. Today, the diagonal encompasses parts of several regions, including Champagne, Burgundy, Auvergne, and Occitanie, characterized by aging populations and limited economic development. Yet what might seem like a demographic crisis has inadvertently created a unique preserve of French heritage. Within this empty space, some of France's most pristine natural landscapes flourish. Wolves have returned to roam forgotten forests, and medieval villages maintain centuries-old traditions. The absence of development has preserved dark night skies, rare ecosystems, and cultural practices that have vanished elsewhere in Western Europe. Recent years have seen a subtle shift in perspective, with the diagonal emptiness increasingly viewed as an asset rather than a liability. Remote workers seek its tranquility and affordable housing, while eco-tourists explore its unspoiled landscapes. New initiatives aim to revitalize these areas through sustainable tourism, digital connectivity, and agricultural innovations, all while preserving their unique character. As Europe becomes increasingly urbanized, this empty third of France might prove to be among its most valuable treasures, a rare space where nature, history, and tradition can breathe freely. Captivating curiosities of France. The Catacombs of Paris. Beneath the bustling streets of Paris lies a chilling yet fascinating labyrinth of tunnels known as the Catacombs. Originally quarries, these underground passageways became the final resting place for millions of Parisians in the 18th and 19th centuries. Today, about 1.7 kilometers are open to the public, revealing neatly arranged bones and skulls, forming eerie yet artistic patterns. This haunting monument to Paris's history offers an unforgettable glimpse into the city's past and serves as a stark reminder of mortality. The mysteries of Mont Segur. Deep in the Ariège region, Mont Segur is the site of the final stand of the Cathars in 1244, a religious sect considered heretical by the Catholic Church. The fortress that once stood at the top now lies in ruins, but its haunting history still lingers in the air. Many believe treasure was hidden within the fortress, fueling legends of secret societies and lost artifacts. Visitors often feel an eerie energy as they hike to the summit, making it one of France's most mysterious and captivating sights. The legend of the Rennes-le-Château treasure. In southern France lies one of the country's most intriguing mysteries, found in the small village of Rennes-le-Château. In the 19th century, a priest named Bérenger Saunière allegedly discovered a hidden treasure, rumored to be connected to the Holy Grail, or a secret Templar treasure. The sudden wealth that followed the priest's discovery, along with the mysterious symbols found in the church's decorations, has sparked endless speculation. This has made Rennes-le-Château a popular destination for treasure hunters and history enthusiasts, all drawn by the secrets and legends that surround it. The phantom island Île de la Cité. While Paris is world famous for its Île de la Cité, many don't know that another phantom island once existed in the Seine River. This uncharted island was rumored to be the site of a hidden treasure and was only known to a few ancient cartographers. While the island no longer exists, the story of its disappearance has remained a subject of fascination, contributing to Paris's rich tapestry of myths and secrets. The Dune du Pilat. As the tallest sand dune in Europe, Dune du Pilat near Arcachon Bay stands at a staggering height of 110 meters. What's captivating is how this natural wonder is constantly shifting and reshaping with the wind, making it one of the most dynamic landscapes in France. While it's known for its breathtaking views of the ocean and surrounding pine forests, it also holds secrets of ancient shipwrecks and forgotten trails, which attract explorers from around the world. Wonders of France. Eiffel Tower. Standing proudly as the world's most recognizable symbol of romance and architectural brilliance, the Eiffel Tower transforms Paris's skyline into a stunning masterpiece. Designed and constructed by Gustave Eiffel's company for the 1889 World's Fair, this 324-meter wrought iron lattice structure was initially met with criticism, but has since become France's eternal emblem. Now, nearly 7 million visitors annually flock to the Eiffel Tower, enjoying breathtaking panoramic views of the City of Light from its 3 observation levels. As night falls, the tower's golden illumination and sparkling light show create a magical atmosphere, making it one of the most romantic and iconic spots in the world. Whether for proposals, celebrations, or simply admiring its grandeur, the Eiffel Tower continues to captivate hearts across the globe. Château de Chambord. Deep in the heart of the Loire Valley stands the Château de Chambord, the largest of all French chateaux and a Renaissance masterpiece that seamlessly blends classical French architecture with Italian influences. Boasting 440 rooms, 282 fireplaces, and 84 staircases, the chateau is a marvel of design, including the famous double helix staircase, often attributed to Leonardo da Vinci. Originally built as a hunting lodge for King François I, the chateau's sprawling structure resembles a city of towers when viewed from its beautifully manicured gardens. Its intricate roofline, adorned with cupolas, gables, and chimneys, forms a mesmerizing skyline that evokes the feeling of a miniature city in the sky. Château de Versailles. Golden sunlight pours through towering windows, illuminating the Château de Versailles, the most magnificent palace in France. Here, Louis XIV's vision of absolute monarchy is embodied in 2,300 rooms of unmatched opulence. A hall of mirrors, stretching 73 meters, captures both the sunlight and the essence of royal power, with its 357 reflective surfaces magnifying the grandeur of the palace. The meticulously manicured gardens spread across 800 hectares, featuring 50 fountains that still come alive to music during summer weekends. Marie Antoinette's private estate offers a more personal glimpse into royal life, while the grand and petty Trianon palaces showcase contrasting architectural styles. Drawing 7 million visitors annually, the chateau's rooms continue to tell tales of power, intrigue, and revolution. Mont Saint-Michel. Rising like a mirage from the misty bay where Normandy and Brittany converge, Mont Saint-Michel creates France's most dramatic silhouette. Crowned by a golden statue of Saint Michael, this Gothic abbey has served as a monastery, fortress, and prison throughout its 1,000-year history. The surrounding landscape is transformed by powerful tides, which twice daily connect and then isolate the mount from the mainland. Medieval buildings spiral upward along the Grand Rue, guiding pilgrims past quaint shops and houses to the abbey's entrance. Inside, Romanesque and Gothic architecture blend seamlessly, with light streaming through towering windows. The abbey's soaring buttresses and spires appear to defy gravity, while its elevated position offers panoramic views of the ever-changing sandbanks below. Palais des Papes. Medieval ambition reaches its zenith at the Palais des Papes, a fortress palace where towering walls rise 49 meters into the sky. During the 14th century Catholic schism, 7 popes resided in this Gothic masterpiece, which became the largest Gothic structure in Europe. Inside, priceless frescoes adorn the walls, while the private papal apartments offer intimate glimpses into medieval life. 25 rooms open to visitors, showcasing elaborate wall paintings, intricate stone carvings, and awe-inspiring vaulted ceilings. Secret passageways and hidden staircases whisper tales of intrigue and escape, and the grand ceremonial halls echo with centuries of history. The palace's imposing presence dominates Avignon's skyline, softened by the delicate tracery of Gothic architecture. Millau Viaduct. Across the Tarn Valley, engineering prowess reaches new heights with the Millau Viaduct, where 7 slender pylons support a sleek ribbon of steel stretching 2.46 kilometers. Towering higher than the Eiffel Tower, this cable-stayed bridge stands as the epitome of modern French design. In the early morning, mist often envelops the valley floor, leaving the bridge's deck seemingly floating above the clouds, resembling a celestial pathway. Designed by architect Norman Foster and engineer Michel Verlejeux, the bridge was crafted to appear impossibly light despite its massive scale. Wind tunnels and advanced computer modeling were used to ensure the structure could endure powerful gusts while preserving its graceful silhouette. At night, subtle lighting illuminates the bridge, transforming it into a constellation of steel and light. Lascaux Caves. Deep beneath the Dordogne countryside, the Lascaux Caves house humanity's earliest art gallery, where Ice Age artists crafted stunning masterpieces over 17,000 years ago. Nearly 2,000 painted and engraved figures cover the cave walls, revealing a remarkable understanding of perspective and movement. The discovery of the caves in 1940 revolutionized our understanding of prehistoric intelligence and creativity, highlighting the sophistication of early human art. Today, visitors explore Lascaux 4, an exact replica that preserves every detail of the original caves, from ochre-painted aurochs to graceful leaping horses. Advanced imaging technology has meticulously captured each nuance of the ancient artwork, allowing modern audiences to witness the birth of human artistic expression. Interactive displays provide insights into the painting's significance, all while ensuring the fragile original site remains protected. Pont du Gard. Roman engineering reaches its pinnacle at the Pont du Gard, a stunning 3-tiered aqueduct that spans the Garden River. Crafted from massive limestone blocks fitted together without mortar, this architectural marvel has withstood the test of time, defying gravity for over 2 millennia, while delivering water 50 kilometers to the ancient city of Nemausus. Rising 48.8 meters above the river, the aqueduct's towering profile is visible for miles, an awe-inspiring feat of precision. Each stone was carefully lowered into place, demonstrating the advanced engineering skills of the Romans. As the golden limestone glows in the sunset, the crystal-clear river below offers a refreshing respite during the warm Provençal summers. Visitors can walk along the water channel, following the same route Roman engineers designed to transport 20,000 cubic meters of water each day. Chamonix and Mont Blanc. Beneath Europe's highest mountain, Chamonix and Mont Blanc offer a breathtaking alpine wonderland of glaciers and jagged peaks. The historic mountain town, nestled in the shadow of these towering giants, buzzes with mountaineers and skiers year-round. The iconic Mer de Glace glacier winds through the valley like a frozen river, while the Aiguille du Midi cable car climbs to an altitude of 3,842 meters, providing unparalleled views of France, Italy, and Switzerland. Since 1821, mountain guides have led daring expeditions here, cementing Chamonix's reputation as the birthplace of modern mountaineering. The annual Ultra Trail du Mont Blanc race, circling the massive peak, attracts thousands of elite endurance athletes from around the world. Loire Valley Château. Renaissance splendor comes to life with the Loire Valley Château, a series of majestic palaces built by French royalty along the Loire River. Chambord's distinctive French Renaissance towers rise above formal gardens, while Chenonceau spans the Cher River on graceful arches. Each chateau tells unique stories. Amboise hosted Leonardo da Vinci's final years, while Blanc witnessed royal intrigue and assassination. Perfectly manicured gardens showcase French formal design, with geometric patterns visible from every window. Inside, spiral staircases lead to rooms adorned with period furniture and priceless tapestries. Local wine cellars, carved into limestone cliffs, store vintages from surrounding vineyards that once supplied royal tables. Carnac Stones. Spanning the Breton landscape, the Carnac Stones form the world's largest and most mysterious collection of megalithic monuments. Spanning the Breton landscape, over 3,000 massive granite blocks stand in near-perfect rows, some weighing as much as 350 tons. Believed to have been erected between 4,500 and 2,500 BCE, these ancient stones are shrouded in myth and mystery. Local legends suggest they were Roman soldiers turned to stone by Merlin, while archaeologists propose their purpose was astronomical or ceremonial. The morning mist often envelops the site, enhancing its otherworldly aura. The stone's precise alignment reveals a sophisticated understanding of astronomy and engineering, with recent studies suggesting they function as a lunar calendar to track key astronomical events. Gorges du Verdon. Often called Europe's most spectacular canyon, the Gorges du Verdon is a natural masterpiece where turquoise waters carve through towering limestone cliffs, plunging as deep as 700 meters and stretching 25 kilometers through the stunning Provence region. The gorge's white cliffs dramatically contrast with the lush green valley floor, creating a breathtaking landscape. Adventure enthusiasts flock to the Gorges du Verdon to tackle world-class climbing routes on its sheer rock faces or kayak along its crystal-clear waters. The iconic Route des Crêtes offers thrilling views from its winding switchbacks, while hiking trails lead to hidden caves and cascading waterfalls. This pristine river environment is home to rare wildlife, including griffon vultures and alpine eagles, adding to its unique appeal. Nearby villages cling to the cliff edges, with ancient stone houses blending seamlessly into the rugged natural surroundings, creating a picture-perfect setting that feels like stepping back in time. Must-see cities of France. Paris. Along the graceful Seine River, where history and modernity dance in perfect harmony, lies the world's most romantic metropolis. Paris captivates visitors with its elegant Haussmann boulevards, charming café terraces, and world-class museums. Beyond the iconic Eiffel Tower, each arrondissement tells its own story, from the artistic legacy of Montmartre to the literary haunts of the Latin Quarter. The city's culinary scene ranges from Michelin-starred restaurants to cozy bistros, while fashion houses and boutiques maintain Paris's status as a global-style capital. The Louvre houses priceless artworks, including the Mona Lisa, while the Centre Pompidou celebrates modern art. Underground, the city's famous metro system connects historic neighborhoods to contemporary districts, revealing hidden gems like the Canal Saint-Martin and the Marais' trendy boutiques. Lyon, where two rivers meet, a gastronomic paradise unfolds in a city that Romans founded 2 millennia ago. Lyon's historic trables, hidden passageways, and Renaissance architecture in View Lyon transport visitors through time, while the modern Confluence district showcases cutting-edge design. As France's culinary capital, Lyon's Bouchon's traditional restaurants serve authentic regional cuisine that has earned the city worldwide recognition. The Festival of Lights in December transforms Lyon into a magical landscape of illuminated art installations. The city's silk-working heritage lives on in the Croix-Rousse district, while the ancient Roman amphitheater hosts summer concerts. The Presqu'île Peninsula pulses with shopping and nightlife, and the impressive Basilica of Notre-Dame de Fourvière offers panoramic city views. Bordeaux. Amidst world-famous vineyards and elegant 18th-century architecture, this port city exudes sophisticated charm. Bordeaux's UNESCO-listed city center features the world's largest urban World Heritage Site, with highlights including the Grand Theatre and Place de la Bourse with its spectacular water mirror. The city's wine culture comes alive in the Cité du Vin Museum, while the historic Saint-Michel district buzzes with antique markets and local life. Bordeaux's Riverside Promenade, Les Quinconces, hosts festivals throughout the year, and the Saint-Pierre district tempts with wine bars and seafood restaurants. The surrounding wine regions of Saint-Emilion, Médoc, and Graves offer world-class tastings, while the modern Bassins de Lumières transforms former submarine bunkers into immersive art spaces. Strasbourg, where France meets Germany, cultural fusion creates a unique atmosphere in this capital of Alsace. Strasbourg's fairy-tale-like Petite France Quarter features half-timber-bird houses reflected in peaceful canals. As the seat of several European institutions, the city buzzes with international energy while maintaining its traditional charm. The Christmas market, one of Europe's oldest, transforms the city into a winter wonderland. Alsatian cuisine and wine culture flourish in traditional Winstub's wine lounges, offering local specialties like tart flambe. The European Parliament and Council of Europe attract diplomats year-round, while the University District maintains a youthful vibe. River cruises provide unique perspectives of the medieval center, and the astronomical clock draws crowds to the cathedral daily. Nice. Between the azure Mediterranean and the Alps, this jewel of the French Riviera sparkles with natural and cultural riches. Nice's Promenade d'Anglais provides a magnificent seaside walkway where palm trees sway above Art Deco hotels. The ochre-colored buildings of View Nice Old Town house vibrant markets and traditional restaurants serving Nicois specialties. The city's unique light has inspired artists for centuries, as evidenced by the Matisse and Chagall museums. The Castle Hill offers breathtaking views over the Bay of Angels. Local markets like Cours Salier burst with flowers and produce, while the port area hosts seafood restaurants and bars. The annual carnival brings spectacular parades and flowers battles to the streets. Toulouse. Pink terracotta buildings glow at sunset in France's fourth largest city, earning it the nickname La Ville Rose. Toulouse combines aerospace innovation with historic charm, housing both Airbus headquarters and medieval architecture. The Place du Capitole forms the city's magnificent heart, while the Canal du Midi offers peaceful urban escapes. Known for its vibrant student life and rugby culture, Toulouse maintains a convivial atmosphere. The city's cassoulet and violet-flavored candies have become culinary symbols of this dynamic southern metropolis. The Cité de l'Espace Museum celebrates the city's aerospace heritage, while the Jacobin Monastery showcases unique palm tree-shaped vaulting. Weekend markets fill the Victor Hugo covered market with regional specialties. Marseille. Mediterranean waves crash against ancient stone, as fishermen bring their daily catch to the viewport. Marseille, France's oldest city, blends multicultural energy with historic charm. The Notre Dame de la Garde Basilica watches over the city like a guardian angel, while the modern Museum celebrates Mediterranean cultures. The city's signature bouillabaisse and vibrant Noy market reflect its diverse heritage. From the pristine Calanques to the bustling Canebière Avenue, Marseille offers a unique fusion of urban life and natural beauty. The Pannier district reveals artisan workshops and colorful street art, while the Vallon des Offs remains an authentic fishing haven. Ferry boats shuttle visitors to the Château d'If, immortalized in the Count of Monte Cristo. Dijon. Medieval streets wind through this historic capital of Burgundy, where gastronomy and architecture create an intoxicating blend. Dijon's Palace of the Dukes houses one of France's finest art museums, while the city's famous mustard shops and weekly markets showcase its culinary heritage. The Route des Grands Crus begins here, leading wine enthusiasts through some of the world's most prestigious vineyards. The city's well-preserved historic center features unique polychrome roofs and elegant mansions from its ducal glory days. Les Halles Market bustles with local producers offering regional specialties like beef bourguignon and escargots. The Owl Trail guides visitors through medieval landmarks, while the contemporary tram system connects modern districts. Annual gastronomic fairs celebrate the region's renowned food and wine culture. Avignon. Behind medieval ramparts, a city that once housed papal power now thrives as a cultural center. Avignon's famous bridge, Pont Saint-Benazet, inspired the famous French children's song, while the immense Palace of the Popes dominates the skyline. During July's Festival d'Avignon, the city becomes the world's largest theater stage, with performances in every available space. The Les Halles Market showcases Provence's bounty, while the city's position in the Rhine Valley makes it an excellent base for wine tourism. The Collection Lambert displays contemporary art in elegant mansions, and the Rue des Teinturiers reveals ancient water wheels along a picturesque street. Surrounding lavender fields and vineyards offer scenic day trips, while evening light shows illuminate the Papal Palace. Lille. In the heart of French Flanders, where Flemish charm meets French sophistication, lies Lille, a city that effortlessly blends history, culture, and modern flair. Known for its hospitality and rich cultural scene, Lille offers a mix of history, art, and modern life. Each September, it hosts Europe's largest flea market, the Braderie de Lille, attracting treasure hunters from around the world. The city's Art Nouveau architecture lines elegant shopping streets filled with boutiques and cafes. The historic 17th century Old Stock Exchange features a lively courtyard with chess players and booksellers. In Vieux-Lille, cobblestone streets wind past Baroque mansions and traditional Flemish taverns, offering local specialties like Carbonade Flamand. Lille's commitment to innovation is highlighted at La Piscine, a museum housed in a former Art Deco swimming pool. Combining historic charm with modern creativity, Lille is a cultural hub that continually surprises and delights visitors. Annecy. Crystal clear canals wind through Venice of the Alps, creating picture-perfect scenes at every turn. Annecy's medieval Vieilleville Old Town centers around a restored castle, while the pure waters of Lake Annecy reflect surrounding alpine peaks. The city's famous love bridge, Pont des Amours, offers romantic views over the lake. Throughout the year, markets bring local produce and crafts to the picturesque streets, while water sports enthusiasts enjoy Europe's cleanest lake. The International Animation Film Festival draws creators worldwide each June. Traditional Savoyard restaurants serve raclette and fondue in cozy settings. Cycling paths circle the lake, leading to hidden beaches and charming villages. Winter brings skiing opportunities in nearby resorts, while summer festivals animate the lakefront promenades. Must know before you go to France: French wine tasting. Wine tasting is an essential part of experiencing French culture, and following proper etiquette can elevate your experience and help you feel like a true connoisseur. Here are some must-know tips to enhance your wine tasting experience in France. When holding a wine glass, always hold it by the stem, not the bowl. This prevents warming the wine with your hand and allows you to swirl the wine to appreciate its color and aroma. Before tasting, take a moment to smell the wine. Swirl it gently in the glass to release its aromas and take a deep sniff. French wine experts believe that the nose is just as important as the taste in understanding the full complexity of the wine. Wine tasting in France is a leisurely experience. Avoid rushing through the process. Sip slowly and savor each wine, allowing the flavors to unfold. It's common to ask questions about the wine's history, origin, and production methods to deepen your appreciation. A typical wine pour is about a third of the glass. This gives you enough room to swirl the wine, appreciate the aroma, and avoid overfilling, which can be seen as poor etiquette in France. French wine tastings are about savoring the wine, not consuming large quantities. Take small sips, and if you don't want to finish a sample, it's perfectly acceptable to politely decline or leave a small amount in your glass. When wine tasting, always place your glass back on the tasting table or counter. Never leave it on the floor or wander off with it. In some regions, it's customary to place the glass on a coaster or napkin to keep things neat and tidy. While tasting wine, you may be offered bread, cheese, or small bites. Take advantage of this and enjoy the complementary flavors. In France, it's expected that wine and food go hand in hand, and pairing them properly is key to understanding and enjoying both. Every wine region in France has its own traditions. For example, in Bordeaux, wine tastings are often more formal, while in regions like Burgundy, a more relaxed atmosphere may prevail. Be aware of local customs and follow the lead of your hosts. By observing these basic etiquettes, you'll not only enhance your wine tasting experience, but also show respect for French culture and its rich winemaking history. Also, here are a couple more quick musts before you go to France. Learn basic French phrases. While many in France speak English, especially in tourist hotspots, learning a few key phrases in French can go a long way in making your trip smoother and more enjoyable. Simple greetings like bonjour for good morning or merci for thank you are essential. When visiting smaller towns or rural areas, speaking French will be appreciated by locals and show respect for the culture. It's also useful to know how to ask for directions. Où, meaning where is. Understand the French dining etiquette. Dining in France is an art form, and understanding the local customs will enhance your experience. For instance, meals are often long and leisurely, especially dinner, so don't rush. Also, be prepared for the multi-course meals, an appetizer, main course, cheese course, dessert, and coffee are all common. It's customary to greet the host with a polite bon appétit before you begin eating. And remember, tipping is usually included in the bill, though small tips are appreciated. The unspoken bread etiquette. When dining in France, there's a subtle art to bread consumption. Unlike in many countries, you don't typically use bread as a utensil to scoop up food. Instead, break your bread into small pieces and place them directly on the tablecloth, not on your plate. Also, it's considered impolite to cut bread with a knife. Instead, gently break it with your hands. The importance of bonjour. Greeting is more than just a formality in France. Always say bonjour or bonsoir in the evening when entering a shop, restaurant, or any service establishment. Failing to do so is considered extremely rude. Even if you don't speak French fluently, starting any interaction with a polite greeting goes a long way in showing respect. Café culture quirks. When sitting at a café terrace, there's an unwritten hierarchy of seating. Tables facing the street are considered prime real estate for people watching. If you sit at these tables, it's expected that you'll order something and take your time. Waiters won't rush you, and it's perfectly acceptable to nurse a single espresso for hours while observing the world go by. The art of queuing. French queuing is quite different from the rigid lines you might be used to. People tend to be more fluid and conversational while waiting. Don't be surprised if someone stands slightly closer to you than you're comfortable with, or if conversations happen across the queue. It's not considered intrusive, just social. Tipping etiquette. Unlike in the United States, tipping in France is not mandatory. Service is typically included in your restaurant bill. Look for service compris on the menu. If the service was exceptional, you might leave a small additional tip, usually just rounding up the bill or leaving a few euros, but it's not expected like in other countries. The Silent Sunday. Many smaller towns and even parts of Paris can feel remarkably quiet on Sundays. Many shops and businesses are closed, and it's considered a day of rest. If you're planning to shop or eat out, check ahead. You might find fewer options available compared to other days of the week. La bise, the greeting kiss. The famous French greeting of kissing on the cheeks, la bise, is complex. The number of kisses varies by region, from 2 to 4 kisses. It's not just for close friends, but a common greeting among acquaintances. For tourists, it's best to follow the lead of locals and not initiate unless you're familiar with the local custom. These cultural insights go beyond typical tourist guides, offering a deeper understanding of the subtle social dynamics that make French culture unique. Remember, the key is to observe, be respectful, and approach these cultural nuances with curiosity and openness. Wonders of France. Now that we've explored the wonders of France, I want to hear from you. Where will you go first? Will it be soaking in the romantic charm of Paris, uncovering ancient secrets at Mont Segur, or hiking up the iconic Dune du Pilat for panoramic views of the French coastline? Let me know in the comments and share your dream French adventure. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on future explorations. Until next time, embrace the wonder around you, wherever you may be, and I'll see you in the next video. Au revoir.